pushing, you know, very, very strong riders. Set personal best lap time last time around.
When that messy lap a couple of turns ago,
but in 12th position, he said it's all right. Yeah, and I bet it is. Anything was half a second quicker than the leaders. So will he be able to respond with 5?
Back in the hunt now, up into 6th place ahead of Morelli and Gonzalez.
Less in a podium is not satisfactory for Carter.
No, indeed. He needs to just
have 6 laps to go. Morelli has.
Well, that's right. I mean, as you say, it's doable.
Really, really impressive, all this. I mean, what a change we've had.
Had that great result at the end of the season that he's, he had some really superb, isn't it? That gap is not huge. Morelli, the fastest lap of the race so far.
In this race so far, Peter, proper race of 2 halves. As we see, a few riders gone.
Wins, and of course a winner, in race 2. So he's got to get back to that sort of form. KJ is down, he's up again, and
Tassini. The step up that Carter Thompson has made this year has been very, very noticeable. Australia certainly haven't. They've really pulled the pin, haven't they? Yeah, they have really pulled the pin, big style, as they cross the, I think it is as well, who's had a rotten run of luck. He was taken down yesterday.
Tassini.
Another name to cheer for in the future in World Championships.
Of course, it's his 3rd
line. Can't push in a full 2.5 seconds adrift, actually. Rider crash. Big shame for them. Here's what happened to it then.
Season, so he will not be back in the Rookies Cup next season.
Another Holmes has gone down. That went up big time in the final sector alone. So this is a real chasing group. Mondignani. He was trying to go into the long lap, I think. Yeah, he was trying to go into the... that is such a shame. That is not the way he wants to sign off from his second. I don't think they're going to be able to catch back on. They've got to do something very special. Morelli's doing what he did back in the long lap and just had nowhere to go. Tassini just right of Gier in Rookies. Joel Pons, one of the loveliest characters that we have. But it's his second. Last year, he's just basically saying, I'm absolutely having it. If you're quick enough, come with in front of him. Unfortunate incident there.
Fall in a race, in a Rookies Cup race this season. So back with the leader then.
If not, I'll see you at Parc Ferme, chaps.
That's right. Now, Benyat Fernandez, as I say, he's carrying a wrench.
So back at the front then, Peter. Veda from Uriarte. Danish. Can't push in.
Is Brian Uriarte, the cap champion, ahead of the number 11 of David Gonzalez. Arm into this. Also carrying a sort of a small injury is Zen Latania.
Benyat Fernandez, Daniel, Morelli and Gonzalez. The front 7. David Gonzalez second, Pugliese third, Pratama then...
Inside goes Brian Uriarte to take second place from David Gonzalez.
8 riders now starting to pull away a bit. Ramadipa in 9th, Carter Thompson and Danish in 5th place. Malaysia versus Indonesia for 2nd in the championship. We're
superb stuff.
Going to rename him Larry Lunge after that one because that was brilliant.
But it was Danish. Long lap penalty.
Yeah, there we go. Long lap penalty for Danish. He did go on the green. Mind you, 1 point between them.
Elbows out.
Literally, yeah.
It's the David Gonzalez move, really, wasn't it, on the brakes? But anyway, he's replayed that.
So that is it. He's going to have to take it as soon as possible.
He is really just 7 laps. Okay, so Brian still has the advantage, but up in the second place, Giulio Pugliese, verbally. So now Zen Mitani is at the back of that group. He came into the weekend carrying a... So there's going to be 6 laps remaining. I wonder how quickly he'll see. He should come up on his...
And Danish moves up on Pratama there into turn 1. A very nice, tight, but clean move.
Wrenched shoulder, and said that in the first race, he just hung in the group, on his notice board, on his handlebars there.
From the Malaysian then, really, really nice indeed.
Because he wanted to save the shoulder as much as possible. Then over the last couple of laps, he to tell him, and of course there's a board hung out
He's
at
going
the
to go
start
for
of
it.
the
He's
finish.
going for it straight away.
He
Well
realised-
done.
Oh my goodness gracious me. And those damp patches, it's still cool, of course, those damp patches. I said I just closed my mind to the pain, closed my mind, looked ahead and went for it.
Well done, Hakim, and that is going to put him way back. Goodness me! Well, this is part of
Hanging around, but there's mostly a dry line. But you just got to be careful. You don't get offline. And he said, "I'm going to do the same thing in race 2." So that is why, as much as anything, Zen is
a bit. Unfortunately, that is going to put him. Oh my goodness! 16th position.
that limits some of the overtaking possibilities.
Pugliese had a big moment on the exit of turn.
Sitting there in 5th place rather than battling hammer and tongs at every corner with the guys ahead of him.
He's got it to do all again, Peter. I can't believe it. Hakim. Oh, what? 6th there, loses a bunch of places. Danish then into 2nd place, ahead of Pratama then. So there we go. Smart lads. We look back down the order then. It's Karpushin and Benyat Fernandez. Ramad. What a shame. And as it stands, look at the gap this would bring. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3 in the championship, 1, 2, 3 in the race, but off along as Matani gets up. Deeper plump. Pugliese's fallen off the leading group. Oh, Morelli.
We almost lost
Into the championship with just 2 races left.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
Sideways into turn 8 then. Moving up into 4th position, the Japanese rider. How about this?
Morelli.
Oh, that was a big moment, wasn't it? And he's still keeping it pinned. Uriarte, though,
How cool can he be now? Can he get himself under control? Can he get back in the groove? And
this is an advert for the Asia Talent Cup. 3, 2, 3 and 4. Asia bonding. They're getting faster and faster, lap by lap. 144.9 this time around. Well,
race after these boys and at least get a handful of points, because it's his arch rivals running 1-2.
Talent Cup graduates.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Great stuff. And it is the 54 now that takes.
So this race is absolutely on, isn't it? Morelli decides to is he doing that because maybe
Uriarte and Veda Pratama running 1-2. Karpushin is in 3rd place, but it's the fact of the 2nd place, Veda Pratama. Of course, as things finish like this, he would take 2nd.
a wet patch caught him out and he wants somebody else to take charge or what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Or is he just a bit spooked?
That Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama are running 1-2, which is the problem for Hakim Danish. Second place back from Hakim Danish in the cup
I
points.
should also correct myself. Those things needs to gather himself again.
Well, yeah, you know, he knows there's a few laps to go and he can afford just a. He's back in 16th place. No points for 16th.
The 3 Asia Talent Cup champions the last 3 years as well up there as well. So brilliant.
Follow Brian for a corner or two, because he's not going to get away from them, is he? No, 3 abreast.
Goodness me.
Sullivan Mounds with the fastest lap of the race the last time round. Back in 14th place.
Absolutely brilliant.
Superb stuff. Right, but Brian now has an advantage of behind Brian Uriarte, but Marco Morelli holds on to 2nd place ahead of.
Peter, what does that mean? I mean, is it even Stevens? Because normally this means that actually, it's actually quite a slow.
What? It was.
Oh, Mitani! Sorry,
He's
on the
brave.
inside again. Yeah, foot off.